What's up, you beautiful Redditors? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Welcome to the RNEWS evening show. And let's just jump into it. From r/politics, Kyle Rittenhouse and his militia defense ignores that private paramilitaries are illegal. Trump is supporting this domestic thug and white supremacist, yet he wanted to execute innocent black teens in Central Park, and when DNA evidence concluded they were innocent, he refused to admit it and denied it. Also, defense is ignoring that murder is illegal too. Most Republicans don't know what the Constitution actually means and just use the highlight parts they feel are right and read on Facebook. I.read.it. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/World News, Amazon deletes 20,000 reviews after evidence of profits for posts. Only 20k, that's pretty much nothing for a site like Amazon. That's what I was thinking. All the fake reviews from 20,000 products wouldn't even be a drop in the ocean. I'm shocked to discover that Amazon reviews are filled with astroturf and spam. Now if only they could clean up their fraudulent listings and bait and switch listings. Wrong version, different product, etc. Haha, yes, the investigation found what we've all known. The reviews on Amazon are far from genuine, and at times are downright fraudulent. Probably just the tip of the iceberg. The amount of times I have been offered a $5 to $10 Amazon card for a good review is too many. When a company puts a card in my $10 order saying that if I give them 5 stars and they will give me a $5 gift card, then it's hard to play the moral card. Unless they truly fricked up, they will get those 5 stars from me. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, Trump calls for firing a Fox reporter who quoted Atlantic article on veterans. POTUS, liberal cancel culture is killing America. Also POTUS, boycott everything that offends me and fire anyone who doesn't say nice things about me. Yet he wants to do away with cancel culture. Although I don't think not calling it out is the answer. I'm kind of annoyed by the constant pointing out Republican hypocrisy that is the top comment on every thread. They aren't hypocrites. Their platform is very, very clearly, we will play by whatever rules we need to in order to keep power, lie, cheat, kill, fake pearl grasping. It doesn't matter. They don't care about cancel culture. They care about liberals having the power to hold them accountable for their actions. They don't care about fake news. They care about liberals having the power to hold them accountable for their actions. We need to stop treating the Republicans like a political party. They don't have platforms, they don't stand for anything. I feel like putting too much focus on their hypocrisy distracts from the bigger issue that they are a cult infiltrating the nation. It's a good year for doing away with cancel culture. Rubber, I'm more of a grabber, Donald Trump. Government official who claims to defend the First Amendment wants a reporter fired for filing an unflattering story about him. The irony is palpable. The First Amendment means nothing to him unless it's something good about him. His ilk are the same way. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/News, Uighur doctor tells ITV News of disturbing testimonies of forced abortions and removal of wombs in China. Sterilization of entire communities based on ethnicity. But, hey, the US beef charges are cheap, so let's continue trading with them and move even more production there. The Western world. Half the population in Saudi Arabia is enslaved by the other half under the guise of religion, and Google supports an app system that keeps them enslaved, but they have oil, so we still trade with them. As long as the country has what we want, we don't care. Google supports an app system that keeps them enslaved. Wait, what? There is an app system created for Saudi men to track any woman that actually escaped their awful life so they can find them and kidnap them again. It lets them put out a notice that their victim escaped, and other Saudi men can contact said man back if they find his kidnapping victim at the airport or anywhere else, so she can be taken back to her captor. This app is supported by Google. Edit. Here is an article about it from the New York Times. And it was my bad. Google and Apple support it. Not just Google. Edit again. I think I fixed the link. The general policy of international politics is that, if you do crimes to your own people, we won't bother you too much. This is hard to believe when the source is, trust me, I work there. Have you ever wondered who is pushing this genocide thing? Medium.com. Surprise, surprise. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, Chris Wallace, Trump's least favorite Fox News anchor, will moderate first presidential debate. Trump is gonna make up some reason to skip the debate, just watch. Edit. Rip my inbox. Holy crap. Yeah, I think so too. Just wondering what the excuse will be. I still don't believe Trump will debate. He's got nothing to gain and too much to lose. So he'll make excuses and not do it. Oh, look everybody, there are new curtains on the Overton window. Neat. They've successfully bricked over the Overton window and built a new one on a different wall. Right-wing politics don't even exist anymore. It's just bald-faced thunder and oppression supported by people whose worldview is exclusively composed of carefully crafted fiction. Now that the mask of civility is off, it's more obvious than ever that the American right has always been motivated exclusively by fear and hatred. Least favorite Fox News anchor? That's like talking about your least favorite day of vacation. Why is Fox News allowed to host any debate? You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, Arnold Schwarzenegger offers to pay for reopening of polling places in the South. I'm a fanatic about voting. It's worth noting that Schwarzenegger is another lifelong Republican who has pledged his support for Biden. They have the money. It's not about that. It's about just having people not vote. He knows this. He is calling their bluff on a BS excuse and making the issue more public in one go. A hero to be sure. A last action hero. Last. Nah, he'll be back. I'm sure the GOP will start calling him a commie. The other thing they need is people who are willing to work the polls. There's a coronavirus risk, so a lot of our older workers won't want it this year. If you're young, have already had COVID-19, and are willing to take the risk, sign up. Information is here. This is a national issue, not just in the South. And that's where we're going to end today's show. But if you like what you saw, leave a like, and if you want to see more of the RNEWS show, hit that subscribe button. As always, this has been the RNEWS show and I'll see you tomorrow.